as we gaze up at the night sky. Do we ever wonder if we are the only beings in this vast universe? For years, humanity has been searching for signs of extraterrestrial life. Yet this question remains unanswered. Despite sending countless signals into space, we are met only with eerie silence. Still, something mysterious awaits our discovery, just beyond our reach. One such initiative is Project EFOS, a groundbreaking effort led by passionate scientists with the mission of searching for Dyson spheres. Recently, the EFOS research team made an astonishing discovery. 7 stars in our Milky Way emitting unusual infrared radiation. Could these be signs of Dyson spheres, enormous constructs surrounding stars to collect their energy? We cannot help but ask, could these be the creations of advanced civilizations, ones we've only just begun to uncover? And if so, who might these civilizations be? How could they construct such grand structures, surpassing the limits of imagination that we still struggle to comprehend? Every time we look to the sky, each new discovery brings us one step closer to a crucial question. Are we ready for what lies ahead in the search for extraterrestrial life? Perhaps more importantly, should we be concerned about the potential dangers when, one day, such civilizations truly appear before us? These civilizations, Type 7, capable of creating and controlling entire universes, manipulating space and time, could be our eternal allies, or cold, merciless rulers, destroying everything in their path. If we could view the universe through the eyes of advanced civilizations, we would see a mysterious scale. One that allows us to measure the evolution of civilizations across the cosmos. This scale is known as the Kardashev Scale, a concept developed by Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev in 1964. For those passionate about exploring the universe, the name may be familiar, but few know that behind this scale lies a framework not only for us, but also for all civilizations that may exist within the vast expanse of the universe. The Kardashev Scale was created to categorize civilizations based on their ability to control and use energy. Kardashev divided civilizations into 3 main types: Type 1, Type 2, and Type 3. Interestingly, scientists later added imaginative levels far beyond what we can currently comprehend: Type 4 and Type 5. Currently, humanity stands at Type 0, dependent on the finite resources of our planet, such as fossil fuels, wind, solar, and nuclear energy. While the challenge of achieving sustainable energy generation remains substantial, we have already made significant strides with emerging technologies. One day, these breakthroughs could change the course of our civilization, bringing us closer to a self-sustaining energy future. Reaching Type 1 would mean humanity's mastery over all of Earth's energy. The ability to control the climate, construct clean energy facilities like fusion reactors, and even begin space colonization would become a reality. However, achieving this would require overcoming tremendous challenges. From global conflict to societal divisions, global cooperation would be key. Beyond that, a Type 2 civilization would be able to control the energy of an entire star system, building monumental structures like Dyson spheres to harvest all the energy from their star. They could create artificial worlds and even move planets. But with such power comes a crucial question. Would they use this energy for noble purposes? Or would they become ruthless rulers, annihilating weaker civilizations? At an even higher level, a Type 3 civilization would manipulate an entire galaxy, controlling supermassive black holes, moving stars, and creating colossal cosmic structures. With this kind of power, they could save a galaxy or even create new universes. But would these civilizations retain their humanity? Or would they see us as insignificant, lower beings in their eyes? We stand on the brink of a monumental revolution in science and technology. Yet, is there something greater, something beyond what we can imagine, waiting for us ahead? As these civilizations advance to higher levels of evolution, what unforeseen dangers could they pose? And if we ever discover Type 7 civilizations, beings capable of manipulating entire universes, will we be ready to face them without being wiped out? While humanity is still grappling with the small challenges of our world, a grand concept from advanced civilizations may surpass anything we can imagine. The Dyson sphere, a massive structure surrounding a star, collecting all its energy, has become a symbol of extraordinary evolution. First proposed by physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. This idea opened the door to imagining civilizations that could control the energy of an entire star. With the ability to construct a Dyson sphere, a Type 2 civilization wouldn't just be able to capture all the energy from their star, they could also harness it to create artificial worlds, move planets, and completely alter the structure of their solar system. However, achieving this would come with an array of enormous challenges. It would require resources on a scale millions of times greater than anything we could extract from Earth. Planets, asteroids, and even comets could provide the materials needed for such a colossal structure. But it's not just about gathering resources. Maintaining such a giant construction around a star would also demand exceptional engineering capabilities. One of the biggest challenges faced by a Type 2 civilization would be stabilizing the gravity of the Dyson sphere. Space is not an easy environment to maintain a stable structure. The Dyson sphere would be subject to risks from the movement of celestial bodies, shifts in gravitational forces, and impacts from the central star itself. Another critical issue is the heat dissipation from the immense energy gathered from the star. Without an efficient cooling system, the Dyson sphere could easily melt under the intense heat radiated by the star. Building a Dyson sphere with current technology could take millions of years. However, with the rapid advancements in automation and artificial intelligence, a Type 2 civilization might discover new methods to speed up the process. Self-replicating robots could be the key. Autonomously building and repairing parts of the Dyson sphere, making the construction faster and more efficient. Yet, even with this, it remains a cosmic scale challenge, requiring resources and abilities beyond our current imagination. The real question is, if a civilization can build something like a Dyson sphere, would we be able to understand and communicate with them peacefully? Or would they use this immense power to dominate the universe, acting as gods controlling everything around them? A Type 3 civilization represents a grand vision of a world that humanity can only dream of. This is a civilization with the ability to control the entire energy output of a galaxy, alter its structure, and create colossal cosmic structures. With such power, they could create supermassive black holes, manipulate space and time, and even move stars around as easily as a chess player moves pieces on a board. But the wonders of a Type 3 civilization don't stop at these monumental constructions. They could exist as pure energy or as networks of artificial intelligence far beyond the capabilities of our current technology. They could transcend physical form, existing in ways that are beyond our imagination. These beings could control everything within their galaxy, even creating new universes, unlocking infinite possibilities. With such immense power, a Type 3 civilization could easily become the rulers of the universe, imposing absolute control over all weaker civilizations. The real question, however, is whether they would use this power to help lower civilizations, or if they would become ruthless tyrants. Having long since shed their humanity, these questions do not just stir fear, but also serve as a reminder of the dangers that lie ahead as humanity reaches heights it has yet to control. We may encounter a Type 3 civilization, but do we have the strength to understand them? Or will we simply be insignificant, mindless creatures in their eyes? Humanity is drawing closer to critical milestones in our journey to explore the universe. Technologies like clean nuclear energy, Space elevators and Dyson spheres, enormous structures that harness energy from our sun, are becoming increasingly within reach. If we can conquer these advancements, a bright future filled with space cities, abundant energy, and the ability to colonize space will no longer be a distant dream. However, to achieve these goals, humanity cannot go it alone. Global cooperation will be the key to overcoming the immense challenges ahead. A Type 1 civilization, where we control all the energy of our planet and venture into space, can only be achieved if nations and civilizations on Earth unite, sharing resources and knowledge. Yet, as we continue to progress, the big question remains: can humanity evolve into a Type 2 civilization? Capable of controlling the energy of an entire star system? Or is there a superior civilization observing us, waiting for us to reach a certain level of evolution before they make contact? These civilizations may be watching us from afar, like subjects in an experiment. Or perhaps they are maintaining their distance, waiting for us to reach a new stage of development. These questions not only make us reflect on the future, but also raise concerns about the potential dangers as we reach higher and venture farther than we ever have before. The future of humanity in our quest to explore the vast expanse of the universe is filled with promise, yet it is not without its challenges. The advanced technologies we are developing, such as clean nuclear energy, space elevators, and colossal structures like Dyson spheres, are just the first steps in a long and mysterious journey. From searching for extraterrestrial life to dreaming of a civilization that could control the entire energy of a star system. All of these possibilities open up grand visions that compel us to reflect on the boundless potential we hold. However, as we look toward the universe, ambiguity remains ever present. The cosmic discoveries we make today may only be the first steps in a much longer journey toward uncovering advanced civilizations. Scientists and experts cannot deny that, while we have made significant progress, there is still much we do not understand. Unexplained anomalies from stars, mysterious cosmic signals. These could be the clues to civilizations that have surpassed the level of evolution we are only just beginning to comprehend. Should we be concerned when we discover Type 7 civilizations? This is not an easy question to answer. While our ongoing development and discoveries may bring us closer to the answers we seek, have we truly prepared ourselves to face civilizations that could far exceed us? The possibilities are vast, and as we continue to reach for the stars, the future remains uncertain, filled with both exciting opportunities and daunting challenges. When the spacecraft lands on the surface of Exilians, the astronauts are left in awe, not because of danger, but because of the marvels they've never seen before. The cities here are not just monumental structures, they are proof of advancements far beyond human comprehension. The buildings on Vexillians are not mere physical constructions. They are made of nanomaterials capable of altering their structure based on light and temperature, creating dynamic, flexible shapes. This is biomimicry technology, mimicking natural processes, showing us how technology can harmonize with the environment. Even more remarkable are the vehicles that don't rely on wheels, but rather on artificial gravity and magnetic fields to glide through space without the need for traditional mechanical engines. These vehicles harness cosmic energy, drawing power from the magnetic fields and radiation of nearby stars to travel without causing pollution or depleting resources. The inhabitants of Vexillians, though not humanoid in appearance, embody the fusion of biological and electronic technology. Their skin glows thanks to optical bioluminescent cells, allowing them to communicate not through speech but through cosmic wave frequencies. Instead of relying on electronic devices, they use their own bodies as gateways to the universe, directly connecting to energy systems and data. Though the Vexillian civilization has reached extraordinary levels of evolution, many mysteries remain unsolved. Ancient symbols found in caves along strange rivers raise a question. Where did they come from, and why did they choose this space to evolve? Did they survive a cataclysmic event? Or are they beings from a lost civilization? Are we capable of understanding and empathizing with these beings? Or will we forever remain mere tourists on their planet? In recent decades, with the strong development of science and astronomical technology, humans have begun to make more discoveries about the vast and mysterious universe out there. The Kepler mission, since its launch in 2009, has helped scientists discover over 2,600 exoplanets out of more than 50 planets confirmed so far. This is only a small part of the entire cosmic picture, as Kepler only observes a very narrow region of the sky. Scientists used the Drake equation, written by astronomer and astrophysicist Frank Drake in 1961, to estimate the number of civilizations in the Milky Way galaxy. One important factor is searching for planets with Earth-like conditions, where water exists in liquid form. The discoveries made by the Kepler telescope have revealed thousands of exoplanets, many of which lie in the habitable zone of their host star. Missions like NASA's Curiosity and Perseverance rover have continually studied Mars, searching for signs of water and past life. Discoveries about ancient water flows and minerals that could support life, such as carbonatite meteorites, suggest that Mars once had environmental conditions that could support life. Studies on Mars have detected the presence of methane in the atmosphere. This is an indication that there may have been life or civilizations in the past on Mars. Scientists have also discovered that beneath the thick ice of Europa, there could be liquid water oceans. Particularly, the discovery of Europa's geyser system, which erupts water from cracks beneath the ice, suggests that the environment beneath the surface could be an ideal place for life to develop. This is one of the most promising places to search for extraterrestrial civilizations. The Cassini probe discovered water geysers on Enceladus, revealing the presence of organic compounds. This makes Enceladus an attractive target for extraterrestrial life studies. Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 are two space probes launched by NASA in 1977 with the mission of studying the outer planets of the solar system, such as Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Though not a discovery of extraterrestrial civilization, sending signals from Earth into space has spurred research into the possibility of communication with other civilizations. Currently, both Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 have left the solar system, becoming the first artificial objects to enter interstellar space. According to a new study in the Astrophysical Journal in 2020, scientists at the University of Nottingham estimate that there may be at least 36 intelligent extraterrestrial civilizations capable of communicating in the galaxy. Planets with Earth-like characteristics in terms of size, composition, and distance from their host star are being discovered more and more. Planets such as Kepler 452b, Proxima Centauri b, and TRAPPIST-1e Fg are potential candidates that could support life. This diversity suggests that Earth is not the only planet with conditions suitable for life. With the Milky Way spanning 100,000 light-years in diameter, planets could be thousands or even millions of light-years away. And throughout this journey, light, the only tool we currently use to observe the universe, may take centuries or longer to reach the observation point. Although we have made significant progress in space research, human technology is still limited. Methods like the search for extraterrestrial intelligence or directly observing radio signals from space are limited by the ability to detect and process very weak signals. If an alien civilization has developed technology far beyond ours, they might be using communication methods we are unaware of, perhaps new types of waves, space infrastructure technologies, or methods of transmitting information that we cannot recognize. One interesting and noteworthy hypothesis is that alien civilizations may use communication methods entirely different from ours. While we only know radio signals and light as our primary means of communication, these civilizations might have developed advanced technologies such as quantum space communication, gravitational waves, or even communication across different dimensions. Even though these civilizations may be trying to communicate with us, we are not yet capable of detecting or decoding their signals. The universe has existed for billions of years, and during that time many civilizations may have developed, but they could also have self-destructed before we could detect their traces. One intriguing theory in science fiction is about the Great Filter, a barrier that every civilization must overcome in order to survive long-term. This barrier could be destruction from nuclear war, extreme climate change, or natural disasters that could lead to the civilization's demise. If we are living in a phase of history where the Great Filter is filling up, we may not have enough time to discover other civilizations or even overcome it ourselves. Another factor not to be overlooked is the cultural differences and objectives of alien civilizations. A civilization may regard the preservation of life as its highest goal and refuse to communicate with other civilizations for fear of disrupting its own development. They may have no need or may not see the necessity to communicate with other species in the universe. While we cannot definitively confirm that life exists outside of Earth, recent scientific discoveries and studies of exoplanets suggest that the likelihood of thousands of civilizations existing in the Milky Way is very high. Billions of planets with potential living conditions exist right within our reach, waiting to be explored. The search for life beyond Earth could help us better understand the lifespan of our own civilization. The more civilizations we find near Earth, the higher our chances of long-term survival. Subscribe to the channel to continue exploring and unravel the mystery of thousands of alien civilizations in the galaxy. The question of life beyond Earth may not have an immediate answer, but this search will continue to lead us to fascinating mysteries. Just daring to step beyond the limits of what is known, we will find the answer, an answer that could completely change the way we perceive this universe.